Welcome in, boys and girls. Looks like we got a few folks in here. Nico, I see you quick. I see you with the quickness, dude. In here before stream elements. I see you, dude. What's up, brother? How are you this weekend? Who else we got in here? Bon Bon, good to see you, my friend. Hope you've had a good weekend as well. Steam Breather. Danielson, how are you, my dude? What's up with you, brother? How have you been this weekend? Did you have a good Thanksgiving, Daniel? It's good to see you in here, brother. Caldesad, what's up with you, brother? How are you? Did everyone have a good Thanksgiving? Eat a shit ton of food? I know I did. I ate way too much and then passed the fuck out quick. Ate way too much food. How was everyone's weekend and Thanksgiving? It's a German OG double shot. Ooh, let's go. Nice score, nice score. I've got an OG double shot set from a cherry board. A lot of grub and love with the family. Hell yeah, dude. Same here, Danielson. Same here. Pretty nice. We all ate food in under 15 minutes. Damn. Quick, huh? Most boring Thanksgiving ever. Why you say that, Nico? Why you say that, my guy? I dream of getting a 3100 Sav one day. Yeah, good luck, Bon Bon. Good luck. Uncool dude. What's up, baby? It's good to see you, brother. Just sat down with some grub off the grill. Let's go, dude. The wife's sister is actually making chili, a big pot of chili. So once I get done with stream today, I'm headed over there and I'm going to have some chili. It's going to be fire, dude. What'd you make on the grill, uncool dude? It was just small for my family. Yeah, well, with everything going on right now, I can understand that. Mine wasn't huge. Pretty much just the immediate family. The parents and shit. Sister. That was about it. Cop to K. Let's go, Janky. Let's go. Are you stoked? What's up, Josh? How are you, my dude? Having a good weekend? Did you have a good Thanksgiving, Janky and Josh? How was you guys' Thanksgiving? Which top did you get, Janky? That's the real question. That is the real question. No giveaways in the stream. Maybe not in this one. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe. You never know. Stick around and find out, eh? So you had a small Thanksgiving, Nico, huh? Smaller than normal, but that's okay, you know what I mean? This year, everything is a little weird. With all the shit going on. Thanksgiving was in October for me, and I got Titan Gray and Brass. Ooh, Titan Gray and Brass. Did you get wing keyless, or HHKB top, or standard top? Pretty good doing another Thanksgiving tonight. Ooh, there you go, Josh. Get to eat double dinners, dude. Double dinners is the move. I see you. I see you. I see you. Locked down in my state at the moment, so Thanksgiving didn't really happen. Damn, Paradise. Locked down in your state. They got everything shut down. You guys doing like the essential workers only thing? That's wild. Hopefully we don't go back to that here. We did it for a little bit, but pain in the ass. Do y'all know if the i7 10700 will fit in an LGA? I am not sure off the top of my head, my man. Not off the top of my head. My mom has 5 sisters, and usually it's with all of them, and this year it was just me and my parents. Ah, so that is a lot smaller. Understandable. Understandable. I love my HHKB, don't get me wrong, but I can't understand HHKB on modern boards. Give me that wing keyless. Facts. Wing keyless is the move. But on a side note, I just picked up my first HHKB. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes when it comes in. And I got a couple of accessories with it too, and I'll unbox those on stream whenever they come in. I bought them separately. The HHKB from one person and the accessories from another person. Some cool little things though. Cool little things. Hopefully they're all in by next stream. Hopefully they're all here by next Sunday, and then you guys will get to see them next Sunday, and we'll open it up and check it out. Yeah, dude. Wing keyless is the move, though, Bon Bon. Wing keyless is the move, in my opinion. I wonder what Janky got. I'm curious. Okay. I got win key because I'm going to daily this board and I can't really have more than one board at once. So I missed R1 waiting for U80. So glad I got in on R2. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. Understandable. Win key. I'm just not huge on HHKB layout, though I've got an HHKB coming to try out. So maybe I'll get used to it a little bit for that board at least. We'll see how it goes. I didn't expect that Mysterium PCB to build to be 5 hours long. Yo, Nico, I told you building the PCB itself was a project, and then building the board after was a whole nother, like, I tried to warn you, brother. Even on my HHKB, I completely messed the layout. I can't live with the stock layout. Ooh, okay. So on HHKB, which one did you have? Isn't it the isn't only the Bluetooth one like compatible with their software to change the layout? Otherwise, it's just restricted to the dip switch changes. Am I wrong or am I right on that? Or did they change the firmware or something on them? Sat down and desoldered for 6 hours yesterday. Damn, what'd you desolder? Oh, was it the browns you were talking about a bit ago? The vintage browns? Pretty worn in? If they're pretty worn in and out of old board, then I'd say it's worth desoldering them out of there if you don't want to keep the board. Bitter Seeds, my dude. How are you, dude? Did you have a good Thanksgiving? Did you have a good Thanksgiving, my friend? Planning on getting an alternate controller to make it compatible with TMK so I can make it less of a software solution. Understandable. There you go. There you go. 4 pins each switch. Oof. It was pretty good. Hell yeah, Bitter Seeds. Glad you had a good Thanksgiving, my dude. Review. Let's go, baby. What's up, brother man? How are you, dude? And thank you for the 7 months, brother. Let's fucking go. 7 months, dude. That's a long time, bro. It's a long time. Thoughts on the Percent SCOG reboot? Seems decent. Me personally, I'm not a giant fan of most of Percent Studios boards. I've had the Canoe. It was a decent board. Don't get me wrong. I haven't had the chance to see a SCOG in hand, though. It's a cool board, don't get me wrong, but I skipped on it the first time. Not a bad board though. If you're digging it, I say pick it up because you know how it goes. If you don't buy it now and group buy it, you'll fucking regret it. You will regret it, my friend. I'm also getting some silks for my Kate. Ooh, janky. That'll be fire. Some silks. So silks are pre-lubed, right? So tell me how you like them. Tell me how you like them, the pre-lubed silks. Percent Studios haven't been my favorite. I'm going to tell you in person, the show was not my favorite. I feel that. I have my cafe coming in tomorrow, and I'm pretty excited, but I really want to trade it for Dots because I missed the NK restock. Ooh. Hey, listen, man. Dots is cool. Like, I've had Dots, and I sold it. Don't get me wrong. Dots is a fire set, but keep cafe. Keep cafe. Just don't trade cafe for Dots. Keep cafe. You don't need that shit. Trust me. Cafe is clean. Dude. Let's see. Cafe, dude. Cafe is the way. Cafe is so fire, dude. Like, Dots is clean. Don't get me wrong, but Cafe is fire. So nice. So nice. If you like it, get it. The SCOG, yeah. See, I say the SCOG. If you like it, go ahead and get it now, because you don't want to regret not having it. That's for sure. The Kiko Rama is so nice. Yo, thank you, Bonbon. I appreciate it. If only aftermarket wasn't so much, yeah, dude. They're like what, $350 on the aftermarket for the Brass Boys, something like that right now. I'm pretty sure I saw one sell for $350. Wildin'. I went for Dracula over Cafe. I'm wondering if Dracula will ship now. Oof, janky. So I got Cafe. I did not get Dracula, but Dracula looks... I skipped on Dracula, but I have heard that it should be shipping, like, what, next month or the month after? Was there not an update recently? Where did you get the Gaff Desmat? From the group buy. I bought 2 of them. Bought 2 of them. Come on, Bonbon. Yo, this desk pad's fire. Fucking fire. So glad I picked this shit up. They were a little pricey, but they were worth it, in my opinion. Wait, really? I thought Dracula still wasn't in production. Was it? No, I'm pretty sure it should be shipping like in 2 months, right? Or they started production. I see those monochrome Kiwis. Ooh, Bonbon. They're chilling over there. They're hanging out, dude. They're hanging out, brother. All right, boys. So should we half-ass get started on our build? Let me show you guys a little bit more up close here. The cafe, dude. Cafe on the Keycolt 160 black and brass with the brass Keycolt cap as well. The Rama collab. Man, I vote keep cafe, dude. Dots is cool, but keep cafe in my opinion. Keep cafe. Let's slide this guy up out the way here. And ooh, we're gonna slide this over here. We got our switches up top here. It's going on my case, so I don't mind the weight. There you go. There you go, Janky. There you go. We got some stabs. We got some C3 stabs here. We'll get those guys out and ready to rock. We got our lubed and filmed inks. These are Gateron inks. These have been lubed with 205 grade 0 on the stem and the housing. They have also been lubed with 105 GPL 105 on the springs, and then filmed with TX films. So these guys should be pretty nice. This is a commission build. This is. I may try Cerakoting it to match the color even better. Ooh. Okay. There you go. That'd be clean. Cerakote the board to go with cafe. That'd be sharp. Twould be sharp, my friend. Let's check out the board real quick, and then we'll get to tuning our stabs. What do you guys think? Dun da da da. Ooh. The gray is nice, boys. We got the gray EO-87 with the frosted bottom, the wind keyless top. Got a brass plate in there. Also, the brass weight on the bottom here. This guy's pretty fucking heavy. It's a big old chunk of brass there. Big old chunk of brass. It's pretty nice. Not too shabby. Support for split base spacebar? I think so, yeah. I believe so. And does it have underglow? It does. It does also have underglow. Not too shabby, boys. Yeah, I think the RGB in this thing is going to be nutty. In this frosted case. I'm not generally an RGB guy, won't lie. Not generally an RGB fan. I don't usually use it even if it's supplied, but in that case I might have to because it looks like it might be pretty cool. They do include a cable, some extra screws as well, and then these guys here, those are going to be some little aluminum parts that can go right here on the sides where the TX is. There's a little logo there, the TX. There's little things. We'll add those on towards the end of stream. Put those on there. The other TX boards I've seen have had some pretty meh RGB, so it'll be interesting. Yo, exactly. That's what I'm thinking, Bonbon. I've actually seen a picture or two, and I was impressed by it. It seemed like it was pretty bright. Seemed like it was pretty decent. We'll keep this guy out just in case we need it. Let's set the rest of this back in here. Here we go. We got our PCB out. Looks like we're going to have to snap the supports off the top there, or off the bottom, I reckon. Little bar here. We'll pop this guy off right there, there. But we can do that after we tune some stabs. Get our trusty old foam out here. You know how it goes. I've seen a couple of TX boards like the what the fuck is it? TX-87. That one was pretty sweet. It had the RGB on the TX logo up above the arrow cluster. That was pretty cool. I liked it. Same board Lowellstacks built a couple weeks ago, right? It seemed to have a pretty good glow. Did he? Did he? I didn't see that he built one, but if so, there we go. The TX EO-87. Yeah, should be decent. I saw a picture and it looked pretty good, so I'm excited to see how it turns out. We're gonna do full backspace, split right shift, full and 7U spacebar probably. We got support for 7U spacebar in this guy. So how the hell did everyone spend their Thanksgiving? Did you guys travel? Hang out at the house? I know a lot of things are shut down. For the folks that are just coming in here, how would you guys spend your Thanksgiving? Luckily, most of my family's relatively close, so, or at least the immediate family is relatively close. So we all just kind of met up over at the in-laws' house and had a nice dinner over there. I'm gonna be lurking because I gotta eat and make sure everything is set for stream today. Hell yeah, sounds good, my friend. Sounds good, Nico. Played Minecraft and ate. There you go, uncool dude. Played Minecraft and ate. I ate a shit ton of food myself. That was good. And then I ate leftovers the next day as well. Of course, you know how it goes. Good old Thanksgiving leftovers the next day. Gotta love them. The break from family was actually welcome, but I'm keeping that on the DL. Ooh. Understandable, though. Understandable. Nah, just chilling with my mom, brother, and sister and the in-laws. Kept it simple. There we go. There we go. Feel that, young Daniel-san. See, the sister-in-law lives in the same neighborhood, so we pretty much just scooted over there and all had dinner over at her house. It was pretty sweet. Worked well. Easy for me because I got to eat a shit ton of food, got lazy, and got to come straight back over here. Easy peasy. That boy with Twitch, what's going on, my friend? How are you, dude? Just finished my first build, a 75 V2 with alpacas. Ooh, let's go. How you liking it? Enjoying the 75% layout? First build. That's always exciting. I remember when I first got into it and did a build. Oh man, it was over. I had to get more boards, more builds rolling in. It was over for me. I went head first, boys. I think when I first jumped in, my first week or two, I bought... The first time the M65A was live, did that. Before they did the extras on Daily Clack or whatever it was. Dude, a lot of stuff. I bought that. I bought a canoe. The classic canoe. Man, I bought like 3 boards in the first 2 or 3 weeks. It was ridiculous. What's up, Zombie? How are you, my friend? Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Yeah, buttery smooth. There we go, boy with Twitch. There we go. So you tuned up the switch as well then if they're buttery smooth. Did you lube them with 205 grade 0? I personally lube alpacas with 205 grade 0 on the stem and housing. And then I do GPL 105 on the springs and film them. That's how I tune my alpacas. No kidding, as soon as you built that first one, you went wild? Yeah, dude. That's how it goes, bro. I built one, started buying a shit ton more. Yeah. Daniel knows. He saw that shit firsthand. Every time he came over, I had like a couple of new different keyboards, and he was like, wait, what? Progressed rapidly to just having too fucking many. Then I sold some off, and then I bought more, then I sold some off, then I bought more. You know how it goes, boys. Keep it rolling. Ooh. Hot take on koalas. Once lubed, they are linear switches. Nah, dude. They are not linear switches after you lube them. Unless you like bag lube them, maybe. If you like bag lube them or something and just get lube everywhere. I had koalas just in a build I just did last weekend, right? I just built with koalas, actually. And you could still tell they were tactiles. The tactility is not as heavy as like a Holy Panda or a Zelio switch. I will agree with you on that. But I wouldn't say it's a linear. I definitely could tell it was a tactile switch. Because I generally only use linears for the most part. Not only, but for the most part I use linears. You know what I mean? Just curious, Stash, what are your thoughts on Gateron caps switches? Gateron caps switches. I don't think I've seen them. Well, it sounds familiar. Cap switches. Why does that sound so familiar? Maybe I have seen them. Was this something announced like a month ago or a month and a half ago? A little bit ago? Where did I get my loop from? From a friend, actually. He had the hookup, and I would assume he got it direct from the U.S. supplier of Crytox, seeing as it was such a large quantity. But I can't verify that myself, seeing as I bought it from him and not from them. Doing good. As you saw, I built my G80 0530, and I also won a Latrialum cap on Max's stream the other day. Yo, Zombie, let's go. What a W for the lat cap, huh? Let's go, baby. That's fire. That's fire. I had a lat cap, like, fuck, dude, a year ago or something, and didn't really... I don't know, man. I didn't really appreciate artisans like I do these days. And I traded it for something. I traded it for another artisan maybe, or a key set. I can't remember what it was I traded it for, but it was actually a escape and an FN. So it was a little combo, and I traded it. I don't recall what for, though. Yo, I need a damn gaff mat? Yo, Jeff, what's up, brother? You do. You do. 1, 2, 3, 4. We should be good on stabs. We don't need the last guy here. We'll save that one. We'll save that little guy. How are you, Jeff? It's good to see you, my dude. And waiting on all the group buy shit? Yo, exactly, Daniel. I'm waiting on so much group buy shit, dude. Still waiting on a lot of shit. Yeah, for me, Holy Pandas are light tactiles, so I'm pretty heavy typer. Understandable. You could spring swap them. Try that out. Yeah, it's your first artisan. Let's go, Zombie. Let's go. Well, Zombie, if you decide to get out of the artisans, you know where to send that Latrialum cap. Topra, Buckling Spring, and Holy Bobas are the only switches I play with. Ooh, Bonbon. Okay, so I just got my first HHKB. I just bought it. It should be here next week, so we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try that out. I got some accessories too, so we'll unbox both packages together with you guys hopefully next Sunday. We'll see how Topra feels. The Gateron caps are those new all yellow switches. I watched a review on them the other day. I think I did see those. I did see those. There's also new brown and blue Gateron cap switches. Oh, okay, okay. Crystal EO-87. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Jeff. Decided to run the new Model O without the lighting. You know me. I'm RGB gang all day. See me, I'm not generally an RGB guy. Like, yeah, exactly. I run the wireless Model O with no lighting. And when I do use my Viper Ultimate, this is usually just single colored or off. If it's single colored, it's to like match a key set or a desk pad or whatever I have going on the desk at the time. Definitely need to lube it. Super important. Okay, okay. Don't lube the return and left shift housings though. Lube the wires. Okay, so check this out. I bought the HHKB Professional 2 Type S. That's what I got. So I don't know what all I need to tune on it, or it's a stock board. So I'll probably use it for a second, see what it feels like, then probably tune it. Though I've never tuned Toper board. We'll see how it goes. There's a first time for everything. You know? In my opinion, you should always keep your first artisan. True that, Zombie. That's probably not a bad move. I did not keep my first artisan, that's for sure. I did not. Though my first artisan was nothing very special. It was... What was my first artisan? I think it was something off of Drop a long time ago. Because I actually tried not to get into the artisan game, and then I fell into that shit, man. And then I tried to get out of it, and then I fell back into that shit, man. That's how it goes with artisans. If you have one, you're going to want more. You guys already know that, though. I configured mine to put the lighting to sleep after 5 minutes of inactivity. There you go. That's a smart move. See, I just don't use mine at all. I just generally don't use the lighting. That, and since it's wireless, and this one doesn't have a dock like the Viper Ultimate does, so I have to actually like plug it in. So I just turn the RGB off. That way I just get the longest amount of time out of it. I haven't had to charge it yet. Though I don't consistently use that mouse. I do use the Viper Ultimate most of the time, I will say. You might want to try take off the silencing. It sounds so good. Oh, so I can de-silence the silenced board, huh? I know a lot of people put silencing rings on the non-silenced one, right? So these just have silence rings already installed, if I'm not mistaken. Which I could just remove the rings and see how it goes. See how it feels and sounds. That's one of the biggest things with Topra for me, the sound. No other Switch type will ever get the same level of thok as Topra. Oh, okay, okay. That's kind of why I want to try it, man. I got to see this comparison that everyone talks about. I got to see what's going on. Stash has seen my one and only artisan. I have no desire to hunt more. The sickness didn't take a hold of me. Yo, let's go. Hey, keep it that way, dude. Keep it that way. Because otherwise you'll end up with a box like I do, or you'll end up... If you guys have seen, or you're in my Discord, you've seen the stash boxes. Those are coming soon. I'm sure I'll have both of those full. Silencing rings are almost like O-rings. It makes it feel kind of worse, in my opinion. Okay, okay, okay. That's what you think? Yeah, exactly. I tried telling you. If you have one, you'll probably want more eventually, you know? If you have multiple boards, you're like, dang, I need an artisan for this guy. Or you get a new key set. Man, I want something that matches this key set. Ooh. Then you get rid of the key set, but you keep the artisan. At least I usually do. That's how it goes. The Unknown German. What's up, brother man? That's why I don't even start with artisans. Yo, that's the smart move. Just don't start spending on them, and then you don't have to worry about it. You don't have anything to suck you in sitting on your desk. I don't know. I enjoy artisans a lot, so I can't say not to get into them, but I can say if you get heavy into them, you will spend some money. Be prepared. Got a matching artisan for my cafe. Ooh. What did you get to match cafe? That's what I need to know. What did you get to match cafe? I'm too busy thinking about keyboards and keycap sets, so I'm good. Yeah, true. Feel that. Instead of artisans, more worried about keycap sets and keyboards. Can understand that for sure. Go. We are almost done with these stabs here, boys. One more housing, and then we can get on to our wires. Joggy Farmer, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you tuning in and hanging out with us today. How was your weekend, my friend? And we got our housings done. On to the wires, boys and girls. Go. With a tight budget, it's either keycaps and boards or artisans and less boards. Easy choice. There you go. Saw both the artisan box and the trays. They're looking fire. Yo, let's go, Zombie. Thank you, my dude. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. I got the stash box protos, the big one. Protos should be here next week or the week after, something along those lines. And then I'll get protos ordered of the mini. Soon TM. That's the artisan I'm getting? Okay, let me check this here. Let's see what you got. Oh, a Daffy from Bad Chad. Nice. There you go. That'll be clean. Still need to decide on a set for my Blue Vega. There's just too much to choose from. Unknown German, I vote Masterpiece. Masterpiece is going to be fire. Masterpiece is going to be hot, dude. I'm ready for it. Hi there, weekend's been good? Hell yeah. Glad to hear it, my dude. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving as well, if you celebrate it wherever you are at. I've got a MKUK macro pad with 4 switches, so I'm going to get 3 more and I'm done. 3 more artisans to cover the macro pad. You say that now. See, you got 1 and now you're already like, okay, I'll just get 3 more to cover the macro pad. But then what happens when you want to have one of those artisans on your board because it matches, like the Daffy matches Cafe or something? What about that? Then what? Then you need a 5th artisan to have on your pad. See? Traded my Modern Dolch for an artisan and cafe. Okay, that's a good trade. I feel like that's a decent trade, I would say. Excuse me. Whoa. That sneeze came out of nowhere. Both of them. Woo. And boom. 1 stab. Done, boys. Really want to mod my Model M, but uses the super unique screws, so I need to get a iFixit kit to mod it. Oof, bonbon, that's rough. That is rough, my dude. Just go ahead and get you an iFixit. Every time I hear iFixit, I think of Jay's 2 Cents commercial. His little baked-in commercial he does. iFixit. Dude kills it. He's funny as shit. Oh my god, I was just thinking of Jay's commercial. Exactly. See? Uncool dude gets it. He understands me, dude. He understands me. Right? Damn, it's a slippery slope. See, I tried to tell you, zombie. All it takes is one, dude. All it takes is one. It's over for you, bro. It's over for you. It's a slippery slope. That snowball gets much larger very quick. You know what I'm saying? Bless you. Yo, thank you. I appreciate that, Joggy. Thank you. Thank you. Lazy Pasta, let's go. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you tuning in and hanging out with us today. Hope you're having a good weekend. Oh. Dropped my brush there, boys. Kind of want to get Striker just to steal the alphas and pair it with white on black modifiers. Might be worth trying out. Might be worth giving a shot. See how it turns out. Striker's one of those pricey boy sets. I've seen a couple of sets recently for like 300 though. Kind of shine up boys if you were okay with that. Me personally, I'm not a fan of getting pre-shined sets, you know. I heard a rumor that Striker R2 is coming. I did not hear that, but it's possible. Serica R2 is coming, and I'm excited about that. I feel like R2 of a lot of things that ran earlier on, prior to the big jump of members in the community. I think those sets are probably 8 out of 10 of them are going to rerun, in my opinion. Designers know what they're doing. And the amount of people that are in the hobby now, there's a market for a rerun of most things, in my opinion. Most things. Cam the Man, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us today. Striker R2 is officially confirmed. Ooh, there we go. In March. There you go. Striker R2 in March. That's why you're seeing some sets go up for sale. Now you know why, baby. We've seen a couple of sets the past few days go up for sale. So, if you really want it, now's your chance to get it, I guess, if you don't want to wait another year. Watch this, boys. We dipped our space bar. Now I'm going to spread this out. Did get a little extra on there. We're going to put that on this side. There we go. Striker is such a nice set. Striker's clean. I had Striker. Wait, did I have Striker? I don't think I had Striker. My brother had Striker, and he sold it to one of the local buddies, and he still has it. The original set that he sold him. It's a cool set, but I did get on Masterpiece myself, and I'm personally a pretty big fan of Masterpiece. I think it's going to come out pretty good with all those new molds, man. It might take a little while, but it's going to be pretty fire. You know, should be pretty nice. And let's slide these guys in here. Hey, 0082 is going to be good. The blue kit looks pretty nice, although I don't know about buying a separate kit for blue accents. I feel that, Death Row. I am skipping on 8008 R2 myself. If it is the same color codes that they use for R1, the set is far too blue, in my opinion, for what I was hoping. I think the set would look a little bit better if things were more gray and black. that's just my opinion. Of course, the set's still nice. I will be skipping in R2. I'll be skipping R2. All right, we got our stabs tuned up. Slide this guy in here. Here we go. And I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick, boys and girls. Give me just 1 minute. I will be right back. Okay, we are back, boys. I saw the pictures of the new NK65 Olivia edition. Interesting that they chose a DSS profile key set for it. Oh, yeah, true. $400 for a keycap set that isn't Topra High Pro or OG Double Shot is too much. I feel that, Bon. I can agree with that. Don't know if anyone has told you, but your stream looks great on 4K. Yo, thanks, brother. Appreciate you, my dude. I still want a remake of OG IBM keycaps. Still the nicest keycaps I've ever used. Ooh, nice. With shined sides and the perfect legends. All right, we got our stabs tuned up, boys and girls. Let's get this here PCB out the bag. Pop this guy out here. And we are going to have to snap the bottom of this guy off here. Easy peasy. Here we go. Get that out of our way. And let's get our stabs screwed into this here PCB. Have you messed with vintage keyboards at all? It's much more interesting than modern stuff. Not much. I have not. Not a lot. I will say that. Though, I do have a coworker who informed me recently that since apparently this job, the job I'm at now, apparently they've had a pile of keyboards just stacking up for quite some time, and they told me I can come check them out. So I'm gonna go check those out soon. Let's see what that's talking about. Maybe I'll luck out and find something worth a damn in there. You know? Maybe I'll luck out and find something worth a damn. Oof, I shouldn't have poured these out on here, huh? We're gonna do the old flip-a-roo here. Put this on here and flip these guys over. There we go. Do we need a washer? Looks like we're gonna need a washer on one of these guys here. Just to be safe, we'll slide it on there. Just because there's so much more variety. As far as the vintage boards, there's so much more variety. Yeah, I feel that, but then you gotta hunt for those varieties, right? Because vintage boards are these days a little bit more popular. So there are the folks that do enjoy the vintage boards that probably hunt those down pretty harshly. So for the ones that you really want, they're you got hands on them, right? Damn, I just realized I picked this PCB up after I flipped it over on purpose and attempted to not drop the stabilizers out of there. Whoopsie. Puts in requests for vintage keys. Ooh. Request for vintage keys on stream, huh? I got the HHKB coming, so we gotta check that out first. But then maybe we'll see about some vintage keys. Hopefully I luck out and find something decent at the work stash that they have there, though. The stash, the keep stash. Go. And do we need... Yeah, we're going to use a washer on this guy just because it's touching a pin as well. How's the build going? Yo, it's going well, Nico. How's setting up going, dude? We're getting these here stabs installed. We're going to slap some switches in. We've got to open the case up and get our plate out. Then we'll get some stabs installed, or some switches installed. Go. Another one of these guys, and we get our backspace, and we'll be good to go, boys. My Y60 was pretty meh, needed a lot of modding, ended up just harvesting it for the vents. There you go. Hey, but harvesting it for the vents at worst case is good. You know, at least you got something out of it, if nothing. If you didn't enjoy the board, you got some decent switches out of it, I'm assuming. Go. Beautiful, beautiful. Get this last one on here. Let's go ahead and slide a washer on here just to play it safe. There is one LED hole there if you did split backspace. So we'll make sure we don't, just in case, make sure we get no shorts there. And stabs installed, boys. They're feeling good. Feeling good. Feeling good. Alright, let's slide this stuff back in the bag and we're ready to rock. Get our case opened up. Boom, boom. Slide this to the side. And what screw heads do we need? Phillips. Beautiful. That works so well. Just happened to already be there. You know, I wonder if my brother-in-law has anything interesting stashed away. He goes way back and had one of the very first laptops ever produced. Ooh, I would definitely give him a shout and see if he's got anything tucked away in the attic, dude, or the basement. You know how it goes? People like to hoard things. I do. I keep all kinds of shit, dude. Just saying. By the time I'm 80, I'm sure there's going to be something in my stash that's worth half-ass something. That sucks. Got to get the screwdriver. There we go. The old Weehaw. There we go. Where you at there, bud? There you are. So I just got a 3D printer and printed some cases. Oh yeah, zombie. What cases did you print? Redeemed Hydrate. Yo, Elk. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Let's get it, dude. El Costa. Appreciate you. Ooh, drop the top, baby. Let's set this guy right here on top of our case. Get our plate out. Here's our top case. Wind keyless gray top case. There's the inside of it. Very simple. Nice, clean. I'll show you at the bottom of this. I'm not going to flip it over. I left the screws in there. Our frosted acrylic bottom there. Looking kind of good, boys. The brass weight's pretty decent in there as well, if you ask me. All right. Take our plate here. Boom. And let's start snapping some inks into this bad boy. Hopefully inks going into this brass plate are not god-awful. We'll see how it goes. At least it's not creams. It could probably be worse if it were creams. Oh, it wasn't bad. Popped right in there. Let's see. I may have spoke too soon. What cases are you printing? What cases are you printing, Zombie? Oh. You were asking if you should get one? 3D printers are fun, dude. I would say you should do some research because it's definitely a project. I mean, I have a 3D printer. If you hit exclamation point 3D printer, you can see some of the details on my 3D printer. I will mind your face. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you tuning in and hanging out with us today. How was your evening going? And also, how was your Thanksgiving, my friend? Let me throw these guys on the bottom here, kind of get this plate a little more evened out height-wise with the rest of the PCB here. We are going wind keyless bottom row. Yep. Go. Beautiful. A little bit of a bent pin on that guy. Fix that guy up, and in we go. We can double check this real quick. Make sure that looks correct, and it sure does. Beautiful. Haven't really liked creams. They need so much break-in and they sound so high-pitched. I don't know. I'm a big fan of creams myself. I personally enjoy them a good bit. If you tune a good set of creams and you just leave them in your board and use them for a while, it's like they don't really, I wouldn't say they get a whole lot better, but they feel like they wear in a little bit. People say they break them in, and I don't know. I wouldn't really say that, but they feel like they get a little bit better over time, I guess. I have a set of creams that I've been using for a long time. I desoldered out of a board and then soldered back into another board. They're pretty good. It's going well and it went great? Hell yeah. Glad you had a good Thanksgiving and your weekend is going well, my friend. Good to hear it. I appreciate you tuning in and hanging out with us today. How much did the mods cost you total? Man. I can't really say off the top of my head because I don't know. I do know the extension kit, Ender extender, was a couple $100, I think, if I recall correctly. So there's that by itself. And that's just to make it large enough to print things that I wanted to print. Which that's a whole project on its own. That's basically building your own printer at that point. rods in place here. Ooh, it's gonna hold our split right shift in place. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I still find it kind of funny that the smoothest switches I've yet to use are some Cherry MX Speed Silvers that were used on a display model at Micro Center. Oof. You might want to try. I don't know, man. I can't imagine those being the smoothest switches you've ever used if you've used some good tuned switches. You know? Like, alpacas are pretty fucking smooth. Then you tune them, then they're real smooth. And they sound pretty good, too. I don't know about these Speed Silvers being the smoothest ones. Elra, how are you, my friend? What you been up to, dude? Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. The only linear I've tried were Cherry Reds on a display keyboard. They felt pretty bad. I'm excited to try some silent alpacas. Death Row, I personally would suggest de-silencing the alpacas and giving that a shot. It's not hard to do. If you're going to tune the switches anyways, you can just do it while tuning them. Just pop the little bands off that are on the left and right side of your stem if you want to de-silence it. I personally think they sound very good de-silenced. I'm not a big fan of the reduced travel distance that you get with the silence switches. And it also destroys the sound profile. They were super worn in because they were a display model, which is definitely why they were so smooth. I can get that. I can get that they were so smooth, but I can't say I would understand that those still would be smoother than some well-tuned most switches these days. I mean, these inks are pretty smooth. Pretty damn smooth. Little 205 in there, you know? 105 on the springs. A little bit of film action for the sound. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. If you just mean smooth stock switches, I mean, I don't know. Even alpacas are still there. I kind of want to get a wear-in setup going with some motors and a Raspberry Pi. You can do it. You can do it. I've seen it. I've seen the videos. Have seen the videos. Can confirm. All right, let's get the rest of these in here, boys. Get the rest of these bad boys in place. Should we give it a shot on this board and try burger melting it? We could see what would happen. I've got some really tiny O-rings. Might work. All is good, man. Had a great Thanksgiving with the fam. Built me a polycarb Maja yesterday. My first Alice layout. Calling out my bad typing habits. I feel that, Elra. I feel that. The Maja is a cool little board. It came out better than I expected it. I skipped on it because I didn't really need it by any means. I've got quite a few ergos, but it came out better than I thought it was going to. I'll say that. I wouldn't mind if there was a customer that had asked to build one, because it would be a cool little build. I think the Maja is a pretty cool little build. It looks good, at least. These inks are popping into the brass plate, no biggie. A little bit of force, but nothing much. Very doable. There we go. We're almost done here installing our switches. We'll do a quick check to make sure that we got no bent pins. And then we'll get to our soldering. There we go. There we go. Popping them in there. Wait, that's a thing? As far as the wear-in machine, yeah, dude, I've seen it. Someone built one to try out the cream wear theory, or the break-in theory on creams. we go, boys. We got switches installed and a leftover boy at that. Alright, let's check for bent pins here, guys. See if we got anything bent up we need to fix up before we start soldering. Looking good so far. Oh, we got one there. We got one bent pin. Well, other than that though, we're looking pretty good. Pretty good. WB Belk, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you tuning in and hanging out with us today. How was your weekend going? Was it Y? Yes. Y. Okay. Let's get this guy out. Fix our pin real quick. Yep, just a folded over pin. Straighten your ass up. Here we go. And we're good to go. Good to solder it up, boys and girls. Let's get that prepped and ready to rock. Some soldering. Some soldering. Soldering, brother. Seems a bit much, in my opinion, just to get smooth stock switches. I mean, it can help depending on the what you're trying to do. Some people prefer cherry blacks, the sound and feeling of cherry blacks. Now, if you tried to build one of those wear-in things, dude, if you got like 200 blacks on there, just new blacks, new ones, if you got like 200 of them on there and just turned that bitch on and left it on for like a month in your garage or something, and it did like 100,000 presses or some shit, or way more than that, 500,000, a million presses, dude, could you imagine? It might be worth trying. Good, thanks for asking. Well, I'm glad to hear it, my friend. Glad you had a good Thanksgiving and you're having a good weekend. I personally really like being able to use switches without any lube. Okay, there you go. Definitely could try out the break-in machine then. With a really nice setup, you can get 151,500,000 in under 2 weeks. 1.5 mil. There you go. That ought to get the job done. Yeah, 1.5 mil. That ought to get it done, right? I would think. You'd be able to feel a difference, right? I would think, at least. Buy a set of new blacks, throw them in there, and tell me what happens. If you like it, I'm gonna do the same, and I'm gonna send them to you so you can do it for me. Sound good? Let's go. I'm down with it, bro. I think you should try it. Go get my soldering iron turned up a little bit. I guess I turned it down and didn't realize it. Whoopsie. If I do end up doing any break-in, you'll be building it. The builds I have planned in the future are all going to you. Let's go. I appreciate you, brother man. Stash, can I have 420? What do you want? The 420 blanks? You want? I got the CYO 420 blanks. GG though, you can't have them. GG. Good luck, brother. GG. Alright, let's get it, boys. Here we go. Easy. And since it's a brass plate, you don't really have to worry too much about Making sure you hit the corner so it all stays in place. It's pretty firm, so we should be relatively okay to just start sliding through these rows here and knocking them out. Quick and easy, boys. And the brass plate holds the switches pretty snugly, so hopefully we don't have too much straightening going on that we have to do. Though I generally do that if it's not something super apparent, then I generally do a little touch up after stream before shipping the board out. Luckily this one is for a local client, so that's easy peasy. I've got another local build coming up probably next weekend or the weekend after. A Mode 80. I opened that up and looked at it the other day. The thing is nice, boys. I have the Founders Edition. That's what I have. His is the first edition. And man, it looks pretty nice, boys. Not gonna lie. Trying to get Jigglypuff and S-Craft cap? Good luck. Good luck, my friend. Post it up on Mech Market that you're looking for it. Maybe you'll luck out and find it. You know, it's probably your best bet. Start the hunt on Mech Market. Ooh, sliding through them quick. Let's go, boys. So to get you on my group buy Mode 80. Ooh, yeah, that'll be fire. Mode 80 is a pretty nice board. Did you get wind keyless? And what color did you go with? I'm stoked for the build, my dude. Stoked for the build for sure. Can't post on Mech Market yet? Ooh. Green wind keyless. Ooh, yeah. That's going to be a fun build. If you don't send caps, which generally doesn't happen, so don't feel like you need to, I'm going to put camping on it if you don't. Because that's what I do for green boards. Actually, by the time that comes in, maybe we'll have botanical in. That should be coming probably early in the year would be my guess. Haven't kept up with updates on botanical, but I can't imagine it's finished production or even maybe not even in. Yeah, it's probably in production by now. It's been a while. Whenever I get my Hive 60, I'll go right out. It'll go right out to you. Let's go. That'll be clean. Be clean. Matters if I decide to Cerakote it or not, though. Ooh. Do you already have a place to Cerakote it? If not, there is a place local to me that I can give them a shout and see what the deal is. If you already have a color in mind, I can see if they've got it or something. We can see what goes on, because I do have a local Cerakote shop that does have pretty high praise. Gotta get up there and check out some of their work in person. But they are decently well known. At least around here, I guess. Or the website's popular. So, if you don't have a Cerakote shop already, let me know. No, I'm just looking to Cerakote it E-White. Ooh, okay. What's the name of the place that's around me? I'll have to search it real quick. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but decently known. I did a couple of Google searches on them and searched around and read reviews and such before I gave them a call. They did say to just bring a board up there or come check out stuff if I wanted to, come hang out. And then Rona happened, so I didn't really go up there and hang out or any of the above. So, soon. I'll probably do that soon. Still waiting on my GMK Burgundy and Thermal. Can't wait for them to ship. Oof. Wait, haven't both of those been shipping? Burgundy's been shipping, right? Because I've seen it on Mech Market. The Thermal as well, right? I got the Thermal cap, the FN Rama cap. Pretty cool. I did not get the Thermal board. There we go. Burgundy is so nice. Yeah, I kind of regret not picking up Burgundy. Not gonna lie. Kind of regret not picking up Burgundy, but at the same time, I don't really need it. I did get in my X and O Rama caps from the Classic Red group buy. I did not buy Classic Red base kit, but I bought the Ramas. There was a minute there where I tried to buy all the Ramas for all the caps ran, even if I didn't like the keycap set. Yeah, I stopped doing that. I had to stop. Though if I am buying the keycap set, I generally do buy the Ramas too, if there's one or two of them. Might as well, right? Ooh, cruising through it, cruising through it. We're almost on the 5th row, boys. Cruising through the solder job on this. Watch when I get done, we'll be, oh shit, I missed 4 switches. Go ahead and get these arrows knocked out. We'll do the bottom 2 rows at once just because there's only a couple of switches on the bottom row since we're doing a Win keyless 7U bottom row here. Super easy. There we go. Oh shit, zombie. Bomb boy. You got it, boys. You got it. You got it. Hydrate. Damn. I have now. I only brought 2 waters and I drank both of them. That's alright, we got a Gatorade too. Graperade. Thank you, boys. I appreciate you. Bomb boy. With the mini hydrates. Whew. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you, brother. Looking out for your boy. Thank you, guys. We're almost done with this solder in here. We did the quick solder, boys. We were practicing our quick solder because we got a little solder off coming up. Can't give too many details. A little solder off coming up soon. More details to be announced. Should be fun though. Should be fun. That's enough hydrates that I feel you should finish the Gatorade. Oof. Okay, all right. Woo. Okay, I hydrated the fuck out of myself, boys. I'm extra hydrated. Chugged a bottle of water, chugged the Gatorade. I'm hydrated. What do you guys think? Your boy's moist. Here we go. We're almost done with the solder job. Get our space bar here. Don't want to forget our space. Here we go. Beautiful. Just a couple more switches here, boys and girls. We're ready to rock. We do got to figure out what keycaps we're going to put on this. We got a gray top. The customer did give us some keycaps to use, though we don't have to use them. I wouldn't mind using. Check out, see what they look like. But so we'll throw it in the options for sure. That was Gatorade. You're like 99% water at this point. Yo, facts, dude. Exactly, Liam. Exactly. Damn speed run this? Yo, exactly, dude. Exactly. I fucking cruised through the soldering on this thing. Here we go. And get our control over here. And we're good to go, baby boys. Got this bad boy soldered up and ready to rock. I tell you what, we're looking good. We are looking good. Let's get this checked, make sure everything works, and then we're gonna mount this bad boy up. I'm excited about this build, not gonna lie, boys. Alright, pop this guy out. In here you go. Let's pop up this guy. Right. I think Froyo or double shot is the play. Might be good. Might be good. Let's see. Let's test this guy. We're looking good. And then we'll get our. Ooh, we got LEDs on the top right here. Let's go. I didn't know that. Control. Ooh, our windows there. All right. Alt here. Shift's good. Bottom row solid. Middle row solid. Where you at, enter? How'd I miss that? Looking good, boys. Backspace, beautiful. Top row. Beautiful, boys. Everything is working as it should. That's what I'm talking about right there. What I am talking about. Okay. Now, seeing as we have this, should we try burger mounting this, boys? Think it'll work? Do you think it'll work? Let's get our screws out of here. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one landed standing up. That's cool. 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. So, here's a look at the inside real quick for you guys. Injection molded acrylic. It actually looks pretty decent. It does not look bad. I don't think burger mounting this might work though. I don't know if that would work. Let's see. Yeah, it might make us the top stand up a little too tall. Should we try it, boys? Poll time for sure, yo. Poll time for sure. I say for keycaps. All right, let's see. Let's go. It's a gray top, mind you. We've got a gray top case here, boys. So, I say for our 5 votes, we have to do altar because that is the customer's keycap set. So we got to put altar on there. Dual shot for sure because it's gray. Froyo might be cool on there. Someone mentioned Froyo might be all right. We do have. Let's see. I mean, we have quite a few sets. You guys can see if you hit exclamation point keycaps. Altar and dual shot are my votes. There we go. There we go. We got exclamation point keycaps up. You guys can see the list of most of the keycaps that I have available at the moment. Classic retro Cyrillic. Okay. I'm down with that. Throw that up on the list as well. So we got dual shot, altar, Cyrillic. Let's see. We do have DMG. If you guys want to try DMG, or we have white on black. Froyo, we do have minimal. We've got quite a few sets. What do you guys think? Throw your votes. Throw your what you'd like to see on here. Throw your option in chat. And the mod will get it. Okay, there we go. Polls up, boys. Polls not up. I don't see it. You're so full of shit. I'm just kidding. Polls not up, dude. What happened? What did I do with my screwdriver? There she is. Poll didn't go up. What happened, boys? It's coming. It's coming. Maybe Twitch is just lagging. It's likely. It's likely. There we go. Get the other corner here in. Go. Let's see. And get our last 4 in the middle. They're steers and queers. I'm done with you. Get your shit together. I have been scammed for we've all been scammed. The poll did not go up. Alter was the last one. Poll did start. I already voted. I don't see the poll. Why do I not see it? Usually I see it up there. I don't see it. You're full of shit. I call BS. Let's see, boys. Ooh, looking good. We ought to get our... Did we keep the little part? We did. There we go. Oh, there's stickers. Okay. Easy peasy. Let's slide these guys on here. You got a couple of extras too to make it nice. Here we go. Drop one in there. Drop the second one in there. Poll is up, boys. Refresh if you don't see the poll, boys and girls. Poll is up. Should I rerun it? How many votes were there? Did no one see it? Everyone missed it. I don't know how many, including me. What? I don't know what's happening. Twitch is being odd. But you know, Twitch acts up sometimes. That's how it goes. Whoa, someone really likes Alter? Alright, let me know what wins, Uncool Dude. If you reran the thing, let me know what wins. There we go, boys. We got our side badges on there. Our little stickers. They're not technically stickers, I guess, because they are aluminum. Or aluminum stickers, maybe? I wonder why they include one extra. It's kind of cool of them, I guess. Just in case one falls off or something. It's nice of you there, TX, to include the extras. Because the customer's not here, that's why. Uncool Dude. Looks like Alter is winning. Ooh. Hey, Steve-O is here. There we go. Alter it is. Let's go. Alter won. Alter's gonna take it. Customer is in chat, and customer did provide Alter for us to use. So we are gonna put Alter on this beautiful TX here. Slide these guys off here. Get it out of the way. And boom. GMK Alter. It's the first time I've used the set. Ooh, the sticker though. Steve-O. This sticker though, that's pretty fire. It's all sparkly. That's lit. The Alter sticker. Nice. Pretty nice. Ooh, okay. So it has gray accents. This is going to look good on here. This is going to look good. Okay, I'm going to dip to start stream soon, man. Have a good rest of the stream. You too, brother, man. Take it easy. Enjoy. All right. Let's go. Kind of want to see classic retro side by side. Ooh, classic retro is pretty nice. I do have classic retro on a board if you'd like to see it. I will grab it for you. Here is classic retro for you. On the Polycard Plume 65. There she is. The Plume 65. That's my baby. One of my babies. Would have looked nice. Yeah, it'd probably look good on here. Don't get me wrong. I think this is gonna look good on here too, though. This is gonna look all right here, if you ask me. There we go. Yeah, the gray accents are all right on here, or the gray mods looks good. And top row is in. When is the Plume 65 supposed to ship? You'll have to hit him up for that one. You'll have to hit him up for that one. I am not in the group buy. Ooh. Let's go. Let's go. Looking nice. Okay. Slide this in around here, boys. Need our stepped caps lock. Steve-O, I did stepped caps. If you're still in here, brother. I did stepped caps, full backspace, 7U, obviously 7U bottom row due to the wind keyless bottom row. I also did split right shift. Not sure if you're still in chats. Do you, if you are, Steve-O, do you want scooped or bars for your homing keys? Scoops or bars? I'm personally a bars guy. Not big on the scoops. But it is your board, so we'll leave it up to you, brother. Stepped caps is the best caps? Yo, facts. That's big facts on the stepped caps, my mans. Bars is the play? Yep, always, in my opinion. Always. Alright, let's get this nav cluster done up here. Here we go. Voila. Oh, we need our arrow keys. Our arrows. Yep. Beautiful. Bars, beautiful. Love it. There we go. Get our stepped caps in there. Swap the other caps into its place there. Get our short shift and our F in. Slide those guys in place. Ooh, looking good. Couple of control keys there. And a couple of alt keys there. There she is, boys. There she is. Flip spacebar, gang. You can flip that if you want. Flip that back if you prefer it, Steve-O. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's a nice one. I'm sorry. God damn it. Those grade mods look nice, yo, right? They look pretty good. I've swapped Alt and Control on accident, and now it's all I use. You swapped them for real? Flip Space Gang all day just feels better that way? Yo, facts, dude. Facts. I'm glad you agree, Steve-O. Glad you agree, brother. Let's set this guy up here, get you out the way. Same with this here wrist rest. Get you out the way. There we go. And give me some room here. Get this in. Ooh, look at that. I have my entire bottom row flipped. What are you doing, Bonbon? What kind of shit is that? Oh, redeemed give treats to my pets. Uh-oh, boys. You know what time it is. Yo, what do you think about this, though? That's looking pretty good. Altar looks nice on there, dude. And it would go to a blue underglow. Just off the bat. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, let's see. Okay, all right. Let's give you guys a little sound test here. We're gonna give treats to the boys before we do the typing test here. We're gonna give you guys a little up in the air sound test though before we go get them. You guys ready for it? This is the TX EO-87 with an aluminum wind keyless gray aluminum top, a frosted injection molded acrylic base with a brass weight and a brass plate. We got some inks, Gateron inks, black, lubed with 205 grade 0 on the stem and the housing. GPL 105 on the springs. Also, these are TX switch filmed. Topped with GMK altar. Damn, she sounds good. Yo, she sounds delicious. Yeah, dude. Excited. This one's pretty fire. I've got another one of these to build too, a personal one. So this is a nice little teaser here. A nice little teaser. Flipped bottom row on HHKB with control is backspace and left win key is control. The perfect keyboard. What do heck? That's a crazy layout, my dude. Sounds really good for brass, doesn't it? Sounds pretty fire, dude. I mean, I have inks on a brass plate in the unicorn there that's my build in that unicorn, but that's a customer's build or a board I'm going to be rebuilding that very soon with the customer's plate and PCB. But my build that's in that currently is brass with inks, and it sounds really good. Who is this? What's going on here? Let's see. And okay. Mods, take care of this. Shit. GMK Ultra looks so good. Thank you, Jeff. I think it looks pretty fire. Let me go get the boys real quick. We will get the treats going here, boys. Let me go get the boys real quick. Mouse, Pumbaa. Oh, they're locked downstairs, dude. Come on, boy. Ooh. Let me get the chair out the way here. And we'll switch to the desk or the room camera here, boys and girls. We got one big ass scoop there. Who gets it first, boys? Mouse or Pumbaa? Pumbaa does. What are you doing? You didn't even take a bite. You barely got any. You got like half your scoop, Pooh. Here's another big ass scoop for Mouse. Pooh, you want some more? I know you want some more, Mouse, you fat boy. Another big scoop for Mouse. There you go. Okay, I gotta go wash my hands. BRB, boys. Let's go. Go. Boom. Or Mouse. There's no more on the floor, dude. I gave it to you right in your mouth. You. Silly ass dogs, dude. Alright, boys, I'm back. I am back. What's up with you, boys? How are we doing? The doggos, yes, dude. The chonkers. The chonkers. The good old thick boys. How is everyone doing, though? Jax, let's go. What's up, brother? Redeemed hydrate. Yo, everyone's redeemed so many hydrates. I've drank 1 Gatorade and 2 bottles of water. So, I gotta go get another bottle of water. And then I will, and then I can do the hydrates. Where's my mod at, dude? Where you going? What are you doing, uncool, dude? Oh shit, Ramen Champ. Let's go, dude. 5 tier 1 subs. Let's go, baby. Thank you for the gifted subs, my dude. Frothy, Pratt Pinguino, Jeff, Jay is cool, and Elra. Make sure you guys give a big thank you to Ramen Champ for the gifted subs. Dude, thank you so much, brother. Thank you. I appreciate you, my dude. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. What's that vape? Yeah, the Drag X. Yeah. Let's go, dude. 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Oh, Josh redeemed give treats again? Ooh, we got to give more treats to the pups, huh? By the way, what's up, Josh? How are you, dude? Hope you had a good Thanksgiving, my guy. What you been up to, bro? Always love your stream. Yo, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, Ramen Champ. Hope you're having a good weekend, my guy. I did, man. Hope you did as well. I did, man. Had a good little Thanksgiving dinner with the family. Most of the immediate family was all there, at least. Pretty good, dude. Pretty good. Let me get the boys again. We'll give them some more peanut butter. You want some more treats, boys? Yeah, they came in here quick. All right, let's go. Yeah, sit. Hey, what's that? Why'd you take so long, butthead? All right, we got their peanut butter again, boys. It's time for another scoop. All right, 1 scoop. You gotta rub it on the top of their mouths, dude. Otherwise, you get nowhere with it. All right, so a little bit smaller scoop. Just a little bit smaller for Pumbaa. Yeah, little Pumbaa. There you go. You guys know how we do. We do the double up. The second scoop. Okay. Let's give him a second. He got peanut butter all over his face, boys. Yeah. Alright, here you go. And give a little bit more to Poom. The old Pumbaa later. Want some more? There you go, boys. Oof. They've had a shit ton of peanut butter each. That's a lot of peanut butter, boys. Okay, why are you licking the floor, goofball? Do you see him? He's still licking the top of his mouth. Yeah. Hey. Was it good? I gotta wash my hands, boys, again. Hey, there's nothing on the floor, dude. Quit. Quit. Go. You got my floor all soaking wet right here. There's nothing even there. You weird ass. Alright, go. 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 Go on. Thank you. Appreciate you. Goofy asses. Okay, I'm back, boys. I am back. I think they must really look forward to Sundays. They do. They do, Bonbon. They know. They know. I mean, you could do treats. Redeemed give treats to my pet. Oh, goodness. They won't eat another one, dude. They won't eat another one. They are the goodest of boys. They are, dude. They're pretty good boys. They're both pretty good boys. Oh, this board's nice. I'm excited. Okay. Let's get this little typing test going here. Do we got a wrist rest for this, huh? Just for shits and gigs, for looks? We got the old Arson Labs wrist rest there. There we go. Looking nice. Looking nice. That's what I'm talking about. Cue it up for next stream. You got it, dude. Let's go. Alright, let's see how this thing feels. Sounds pretty good. You guys heard it. And that was up in the air, too. Not bad, dude. It feels pretty nice. Inks are good switches. You know how it is. Fucked that up, didn't I? Fucked it up. Gotta do the 15 seconds and 10 word test. Oof. That seems really short, dude. What? I mean, I'm doing the 25 instead of the 50, and that's even short. 10. Let's see what 10 happened. Oh. I fucked. How do you misspell one of the 10 words? I did it again. It's how you get that good scores. I don't know. I usually do the 25, dude. Damn, this thing is pretty nice, though. Yeah, it's pretty nice, boys. Pretty nice, not gonna lie, dude. Came out good. Came out good. It sounds really nice. Did I miss it if I had that nice underglow? It does have underglow. Can you see it on there? I haven't played with the underglow. Let's see. That acts as shift. I guess that makes sense. You can't? That's why you ask? Let's see this. I'm sure it's turned down. Oof. There's probably a You can see it now. See it on the sides. The case diffuses it really well. That's why I think the RGB in this is actually going to be okay. It'll actually be decent. You know what I mean? It's pretty decent, pretty decent. All right, let's do one more typing test. Fucked it up. Why did I miss the same word twice? Oh, I redeemed hydrate. Oh shit. BRB boys. Raid basic, you got it. Let's see. What is it? Basic builds. There we go, boys. Let me turn my light back on for this. Boom. There we go. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We'll give it a quick show here. We got the EO-87 with GMK altar. Looking mighty fine. Brass weight, brass plate. Looking good, boys. Alright, I hope you guys all have a great rest of your weekend. Much love. I will see you guys next Sunday. Until then, basic clothes feet. There you go. Stream it. Copy and paste it, boys. I don't know if that's the move. But enjoy. You guys have a good one. Peace.